Hello, my name is Ben Alexander, and I have autism. This has been such a horrible week. I'm thinking that this is one of the worst weeks of my life. And I know I've said it a couple times, or it's like, this is the worst week of my life. Of course, I don't think I've said it on this channel, but I thought about it definitely when I've gone through the weeks before I even started this channel. Like, there were bad weeks where it's like, this is the worst week ever. But truly, this has to be up there at one of the worst weeks ever. So the company that I thought I was working for last week when I said I got a job, well, we bought a bunch of dress shoes and dress pants and dress shirts. Me and my mom went and shopped Kohl's, Costco, because it's where Mom was like, oh, these are where the best clothing comes from. Oddly enough, I saw the lady at Kohl's was like, you could save 50% off if you get a Kohl's credit card. And I did. Kohl's credit card is on the way, and I have a business for Ben Travels and Bank of America, which is where my business bank account is from. They allowed me to get a prepaid credit card. I don't know if it's going to be on my name or if it's going to be attached to my business, but I also got a credit card approved for $3,000. So, and I want to say beforehand, there are good things still happening even in the midst of my pain. And it's kind of amazing that I'm getting a couple new credit cards, so that way it can make it easier. And obviously people live off credit card debt and all that stuff. I don't want to do that, but at least having multiple credit cards does give you a little bit of flexibility. Be like, hey, you know what, I could do something. So Sunday, all that's happening. Actually, at the Bank of America card, I just got it done last night. And I think it came in the paperwork to fill out the credit card application came in the mail earlier this week. But I'm sorry if I get off track, and hope my goal is not to keep you off track or confused. And if I've confused you, my goal is not to. I'm sorry. But after Sunday happened, Monday morning, get up at 7:20, 7:30. I gotta be there at 9 for my travel, or for my work orientation. It's the first day. I'm like, good, I'm gonna get a job. You're going through the nerves and all that stuff. And then 7:56, a text from my employer says, sorry for the extreme late notice. We're rescheduling your orientation the 10th or the 17th. And I said the 17th. And I thought about it more and more. I talked to my job coach about it. I talked to my family. And again, I'm not trying to slander anybody or any companies out there. But at the same time, I want transparency and I want accountability. Because they ended up telling me last minute, and he didn't give me a reason. So when my parents got home, they said, let's go find a reason for it. Why did they do this to you? So me and my parents came up and wrote a letter or a text back, be like, why did you cancel on me? And then they told me a last minute Florida networking trip. So I accepted a job on Thursday at a Rally's. And they didn't know about a Florida trip. Interesting. Because I know as a travel agent, obviously right now I'm in the stage of learning how to be a travel agent. I'm learning, and it's like, you got to plan that out long in advance. and to have a last minute trip, that just doesn't make sense. And then my dad and I and my sister and the rest of my family, we all looked into this company. You know, I had friends from my church, you know, friends from my college. You know, we all worked together. Like, yeah, this is not, and my job coach, it's like, this is not an opportunity worth taking. Because this business was founded in April or November of 2024. It's a brand new business. You know, I'm looking for their Instagram and LinkedIn and all that stuff, and you know, they're posting pictures about bowling, and you know, you're going to Florida trips, and it's like, how do you afford all this stuff? It just seemed very, very sketchy, and it's like, I'm in the position where I cannot afford to not have a paycheck, especially if I leave unemployment. You know, it's like I can't do this. This is not going to be a good fit for me. You know, we all looked together and said, this is the best option. We're just going to decline the job offer. This is not a good fit for me. So I declined the job offer before I even stepped foot, even though I was very close to stepping foot and going into the business. But now I'm officially back on the unemployment line again. And I'm going to take a couple weeks to learn and assess my future. You know, I'm over my job coach today and officially put in a resignation text. You know, because our communication was based off a text. So we resigned for text. My job coach helped me with that. And I'm at peace with moving on. Even though I really hated how it happened. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Being back on the unemployment line is something I never had on my bingo card. Like I said, the last 4 months ever since I got fired from Ocean have been so unpredictable and so draining. You know, nobody prepares you for this. Nobody can prepare you for the pain and suffering that I've been facing. And you gotta find a way to dig deep and, you know, get out of it. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror and try to figure out ways to get better. And it's very difficult. And it also doesn't help. This week's been bad because now I'm sick. You could probably tell I'm coughing and my voice seems a little off. Yes, I'm very sick this week. I went to, and this was probably one of the best things that happened, and this was before the whole job situation. You know, I went to the Ohio Stadium Series, Columbus Blue Jackets versus Detroit Red Wings. I love sports, if I haven't told you already. It's one of my autistic super interests. I could talk about sports for hours and hours. And, you know, at the end of the day, I went and watched the Columbus Blue Jackets, my favorite NHL, well, or one of my favorite NHL teams, Columbus Blue Jackets and Pittsburgh Penguins. My mom's from Pennsylvania, and I also love the Steelers too, so it's like, it's just easy to root for the Penguins as much as the Columbus Blue Jackets. No, I know people that really know hockey is like, wait, aren't those rivals? But it's like, okay, I can root for whoever I want, even though it doesn't fit in the box of rules. I'm not that type of person that fits in the box of rules. You know, I mean, I do want to respect people and make sure I'm respectful of it, but it's like, if it's not intentionally hurting other people, like, it's not doing any societal harm, why is it an issue? That's the type of rules I'm talking about. I will follow rules that, if breaking them costs people their livelihoods, it causes trauma. I am always for rules that prevent that stuff. I'll always follow rules that prevent trauma, because the last thing I want to do is have people go through trauma, because it sucks. It's not easy going through this trauma stuff, and you know, people hurt. Life's hard and it hurts, as much as I hate to say it, but there is also positivity in that as well. I don't want this to make a Debbie Downer video. Even though I know it's going to sound like a Debbie Downer video, but that's not my heart in this. My heart in this is to allow you to know all the mistakes and how to be very careful of employers, and all the red flags that come with employers. You think, oh, they're offering you a job. Again, they'll suck you in and then they'll eat you alive and take advantage of you. And that's just part of the problem. But at the end of the day, I'm at peace moving on with my life. I'm ready to just do something else with my life. I'm still going to work on my travel business. I'm still going to work on this channel. Still going to work on Ben's Allergy Restaurant Reviews. Funny thing is, this might be a little bit off topic, but last night I came up with a post. So I went to Sheetz last night for dinner and I ate Shaquille O'Neal gummies, and I made a joke, said I'm not allergic to Shaq, and I find it so funny because I'm allergic to dairy and I have a lot of food allergies. Like, well, at least I'm not allergic to Shaq. I just thought that was funny. I have a Cavs hat on. I'm a big NBA fan. I also root for the Atlanta Hawks as well. A big sports guy. I love sports. It's just really exciting to see my life, and even though it seems like it's been a bad week, there's still something good. I can laugh about making a joke that I made about being allergic, not being allergic to Shaq. It's kind of funny because literally they have these Shaq gummies that are literally in the shape of Shaq, so it's kind of funny. Yeah, it just sometimes you need a little laugh. And I know not all of you got the joke, but if you did get the joke, I hope you appreciate that. But at the end of the day, we're all trying to find our way in life, and we all have a different story and a different background, and we all struggle. And I'm going to come on here and say that I struggle. And I'm showing you by struggling, by coughing and all that stuff, that I'm not making this up. I'm actually sick. I don't sit here and make up life. Like, I want to try to tell you life straight up, and I want to be as honest, but I also want to be compassionate while I'm honest. My goal is to be honestly compassionate. And I hope this resonates with people, and that's the goal I have. But, I'm back on the unemployment line, and, sometimes things work out. Or don't work out. Some things work out, some things don't. And you always have to be careful of employers and just know the red flags and be very, very careful, because I'm not very good at this. I'm gullible, and people can easily take advantage of me. So it's like, that's my weakness, is I'm very gullible and will fall for anything. I am getting better at it. I will say there are some there are things I 100% know it's a scam. So I'm working on it. It's part of my broken humanity that I'm struggling with. We all have weaknesses. And I think it's okay to acknowledge our weaknesses and try to work on them the best we can. And I guess I'll leave it with that, I do have a 1,000 subscriber challenge that I set for New Year's for my mystery series. That's April 1st, so it's less than a month now, which is crazy. I can't believe we're almost to April now. I can't believe we're even in March. But yeah, that's coming to end, and then if I don't reach 1,000 subscribers by April 1st, you'll have to wait a couple weeks before I reveal what the mystery series is for you. And then if I get on April 1st, I'll reveal it to you pretty soon, and I will reveal what the mystery series is on that day. So if you are curious what the mystery series is, please subscribe and share this with your friends. I truly appreciate it, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to inspire people and have this reach out to as many autistic people and as many people that want to listen to an autistic person's perspective, or just are curious, or just want to listen, and who just want to watch my videos. That's the people I serve. Is I'm trying to get people to see that I'm an autistic person that can contribute positively to society. And my point is to make sure that people with autism can contribute, or I want to show you that I can still contribute to society positively. And I hope this helps, and I hope that everything's well with you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.